She's flying to India tomorrow, and she's fucking gonna hang out with the fucking people with the fucking hugging Saint Amachi.
Right.
Who people may probably know in the States, but I'm telling you, even in a fucking ashram in Kerala, which is in fucking South India, which is not even fucking Northern India, there's a fucking white bus and an Indian bus for Indian people. It's a fucking Indian saint who's a guru. And white people have their own bus, which Indian people aren't even fucking allowed on the bus.
Why would
now,
they do to an ashram?
Yes, because Indian people get in the bus with no fucking air condition, and white people get in the bus with air condition.
Is there a different
India,
price?
for fucking hippie fucking losers who want to fucking follow this moment.
Does it cost different?
Yeah, of course it costs different. I'm sure Western people have all kinds of money. Indian people probably don't care shit about any of that stuff.
I saw an article that there was like a stampede at an ashram in Delhi.
Right. Yeah.
Like 70 or 80 people died because like a gate fell and like there was free food. How does that work?
Okay, I feel like they're gonna make a big deal of that, but really it's not a big deal because basically there's a lot of people, and if shit gets crazy, it's like being in a concert when a fire starts in a club, and people do get trampled. It's basically like that, but it's not like, because I was actually in South India, I was at a fucking event where there were thousands of people and fucking cutting goats' throats and like blood everywhere.
Cutting goats' throats?
And fucking
fuck?
animal sacrifices and shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
This is permitted?
No, totally permitted.
People aren't jailed for that?
No, people are fucking having barbecues on the fucking afternoon after that shit's
That's
happening.
very uncivilized.
No, very uncivilized. From a white point of view, very uncivilized. Like blood
From a
running
like
through the streets.
respect for animals point of view.
Blood running through the streets, like where you're like, I'm not wearing any shoes, but clearly my feet are soaked in blood, and you're like, what's going on here? And you're like, but no,
Jesus.
it's fine, because totally they're just gonna have barbecue and be chill about it. But from your point of view, you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like seeing a goat's throat like cut in half, and you know, basically when you cut a throat like that, blood just gushes out.
That's
it's not like a
fucked up.
slow bleed.
No,
it's
yeah.
like a fucking like pump of blood.
I can't get that. I can't.
And then you're fucking walking around, you're like, my feet are full of dirt and blood.
That's fucked up.
And you're like, okay.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, no, I've been in that. Totally. So I'm like, okay, I'm Indian, but this is totally not my speed right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm Indian, I get it, and I'm totally about this place, and like, easily my family and my place was like all about that. But if I got my feet in blood and like dirt between my toes, I'm like, I'm not cool with that. Like, there was tons of families having barbecues after that, with just eating these goats and stuff. Like, I'm a vegetarian, but I'm not even like a serious vegetarian. But
Me too.
I was like, kind of gross, to be honest. Like, that's not my style.
Well, like slicing goats' throats is not very vegetarian
But the bad part
sensitive.
is like, I don't like. It's not like, oh, you're having hot dog at a fucking baseball game because clearly you don't give a shit about anything. But like there, it's like just having food. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in a way it's good, but it's really ugly to watch, to be honest. When you see that fucking animal fucking writhing, tied up, and like kicking, and then like throat gets cut, and you see kick, and then die.
So does it like, okay, I don't know why you're a vegetarian, but
Yeah.
does like moral responsibility change with socioeconomic levels?
I think maybe.
Because
Maybe because people identify themselves as being of the animal race. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get themselves as being like, I can see animals and I feel connected to the fact that they suffer because other people want to enjoy, and people might get like, I feel like in the same position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Because sometimes I feel like people just want to see me writhe in pain for like a couple seconds. Because to me, a lot of strip clubs are like that. Because I've been in strip clubs and I see girls like dancing and
big
stuff.
change.
I just feel like people want to see the shame in their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like a South thing, but I really feel like that's kind of like a common thread between society. Like, people want to see shame in people's face. Is that right or is it wrong? People do want to see that. They kind of get off on seeing people like demeaned to the lowest possible point.
well, that's okay. Yeah, that's why we have reality TV.
Well, clearly, but
Jersey Shore.
Well, Jersey Shore is kind of like watching trash. No one identifies themselves with Jersey Shore people. They always see themselves above Jersey Shore people.
Yeah, but some people fucking love that shit.
In an ironic way, at least in around here, that people don't. No one ever is like, oh, my life is like totally like that. Like I'm totally like about styling my hair or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I pause. You're going away. Oh shit. That was something.